Okay, let's see if I can do this without too much dead space, because I've got to be able to take this thing over and sew and also iron some edges and do some clipping. So I'm going to try and do a quick tutorial on a boy's bonnet. So for this bonnet, I've got the bill, right sides facing, two pieces of the bill. This is a large bonnet. I've got a piece of ribbon for the back casing to snug it up in the back. I've got flannel to line it, and I've got my satin as the main outside fabric. So basically that's what it's going to end up like. Now you would also want two pieces of ribbon to tie the bonnet under the baby's chin. For this bonnet, I am doing a piece of decorative ribbon, and I'm going to be going all the way across like this, across the front, and letting these go past the edges. So I will attach that at the appropriate time. You will also need a stitch picker in order to create your casing for your back ribbon to go through at the back of the baby's head. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sew the front of the bill. These are right sides together, and I'm going to do a very scant hemline, seam allowance, sorry. A very scant seam allowance, probably, you know, 1/8 of an inch, or somewhere between 1/8 and 1/4 of an inch. So let me go ahead and do that quickly. Okay, I would like to say that I did this in white thread so that you could see it better, but I actually did it in white thread because I didn't think about it. So now what you're going to do is clip this so that you can turn it, and you'll get a nice smooth turn. You've got your rounded edges. Probably don't need to clip it all the way too much across the front. All the way around like that. Okay, then you're going to turn it right side out, and I'm going to run over to my iron and press it. So you want to press it. Who needs an iron, right? Just like that. Okay, I'm going to just press it real quickly. So now we have our little bill, and I am going to put that in the center, facing inward like this, because we want it, and you can get real picky and measure it out, or you can just eyeball your center and see how you do. 2.5, 2.5, not bad. All right, and I'm going to pin that right here, like this. I'll be taking those pins out in a minute anyway. I'm ill prepared for this tutorial. I need my ball of pins. Here we go. Okay, so now I'm going to take my flannel lining, and I'm going to put that right over it like this. And we're going to stitch it all the way around except for a little space in the back about this big where I'm going to be able to turn it. So let me just use these. there. Just kind of line it up and throw some pins in there. I'm not too particular about my edges matching perfectly. I just trim it if it doesn't fit. There we go. All right, and then we're going to leave a space in the back for turning it, about that big. So I'm going to do that real quick, and I'm going to do about a 1/4 inch seam or less. So I have sewn it all the way around the edge, it's just a scant 1/4 inch seam, and I'm just going to clip the corners. And then I'm going to turn it and press it. And this one's a little extra fabric there. I'm just going to completely turn it right side